The secret weapon of online businesses that make money isn't a fancy looking website, a social media following that is massive, or even being the expert in your industry.
I know from experience, dude. You know what I mean?
If you want to make more money in your online business, you need to understand why people actually buy stuff. Just why they buy stuff. It's simple as that. Here's the harsh truth. If your business isn't growing, it comes down to one of two things: your attention system and your sales system. And understanding this will help you with both. And when you stack a few of these reasons together, you start creating irresistible content and irresistible offers for your ideal customers so that you can make more money, save time, avoid heartache, and gain freedom. Think about it. How many course sales or coaching clients will slip away because you don't understand these things? So in this video, we're going to break down the 10 reasons people buy, which comes from this book, Copywriting Secrets. Recommend it. The link is in the description. But I'm also going to not only break those 10 reasons people buy down, but also give you some examples of how these things can be stacked on top of each other to create irresistible offers, really no matter your industry or niche. So stick around for that. The number one reason people buy is to make money. It's the reason why you click this video, to watch it. It's the reason why I bought this book, is to make money. Because anybody who's living, they know, all of us know, stuff costs stuff. Stuff costs money. And so making money, if you have an offer that will help people make money, you are tapping into the number one reason people buy. The second reason people buy, and this is why discounts work, it's why Black Friday deals are fantastic, is to save money. People buy stuff when they see that they're saving money. So either the thing that they're buying will help them save money in the future, or the reason why they bought today is because you offered them a coupon, a discount, some kind of thing that allowed them to see, at least in their mind, that they're saving money. It's the old joke that, honey, look, I saved $300 on this $500 purchase of clothes. And, the spouse says, well, you didn't save $300. You spent $500. Anyway, in people's mind, when they see that they're saving money, they're more likely to buy. So this is where discounts are worthwhile. So if you're running a business and you are of the mindset, and you've bought into this, that it's wrong to offer discounts, you are leaving money on the table, friend. So people buy because they can save money. The third reason people buy is to save time. If you can take this long drawn out process and help someone save time along the way, you have a great product, a great offer, a great coaching product, a great course. If you can show people how they can save time by buying your thing, it's going to help them. And so this is where, someone learning a new skill, well, they could go onto Google, and you can use this in your sales tactics, right? Like all these things, use them in your copywriting, your sales page, and your content. They could go to Google and find all of the information that you're going to give them. But they will spend time and effort trying to piece it all together. But instead, in your course, you lay it out in a step-by-step process that saves them time. You bring everything together into one repeatable process that will help them go from A to Z in less time than it would be on their own. Fourth reason people buy is to avoid effort. Why do you hire a landscaping company? Why do you hire a pressure washing company? Why do you hire anybody to do anything that you yourself could do on your own? It's to avoid effort. So this is why people buy various services. Like this is why you buy home-based services like landscaping and pressure washing and car detailing. Is why you pay a mechanic, right? Because you don't want to go through the effort of trying to learn how to diagnose the issue in your car and watch a bunch of YouTube videos to try and figure out what the heck you're supposed to do when you figure out the issue. You want to avoid the effort. It's why some people buy courses, is to avoid the effort of having to do all the research because you've already done it. It's why done-for-you services online are so expensive and so worthwhile for the people who buy them because they're avoiding the effort of having to do it themselves. The fifth reason people buy is to escape mental or physical pain. This is where people talk about how it's easier to sell like a pain pill than it is to sell a vitamin, because the vitamin is preventative, the pain pill is instant, right? You avoid the issue. So if you sell something related to things like relationships, this is a huge thing. You're allowing people to escape the mental pain of potential problems in the future, or to resolve the mental pain that they're having right now interpersonally. For anyone who's recovering from some kind of surgery or some kind of physical ailment, to avoid and escape physical pain is an offering that many fitness instructors and physical therapists and all that will sell. Not to say that the journey isn't going to be filled with pain, but the end result will allow them to avoid the physical pain. The sixth reason people buy is to get more comfort. That's why Snuggies are things that people buy. It's why we buy new mattresses and new pillows and things like that, to get more comfort. It's why I buy stretchy denim, because it's way more comfortable. Stretchy denim is a gift from the Lord on high. It's because it's more comfortable. That's why I buy it. The seventh reason people buy, and Jim Edwards kind of worded this weird, but I'm going to just read it straight from my notes: achieve greater cleanliness or hygiene to attain better health. When I first read that, it was a little bit like, what? But really, think about it. It is why we buy certain things, taking care of ourselves, hygiene, deodorant, things like that. It's why we buy face creams, and so that we can look better. And it's also why I purchased the Lose It app, for example, because I wanted to achieve better health. So it's a calorie tracker and allowed me to lose some weight and feel great. And that's why I bought it, because I wanted something to help me achieve and attain better health. It's why we go into fitness programs, why we buy a gym membership, all those things, so that we can be more healthy. The eighth reason people buy is to gain praise. To gain praise. This is like the popularity thing. It's where somebody might buy a luxury car, not just because they like it, but because they want to be seen as someone praiseworthy, as someone who's reached a certain status. It's why people buy designer clothing, anything that has a brand to it, that you could have easily have bought a lesser version that was just as good. You pay more because you want to gain praise from people. And, that's in our best way, in our best self, our best version of ourselves. We don't want to think that way. But it is what motivates us. And it is what motivates your potential customers. So achieving a skill for the workplace. If you are in an industry where you're helping people do the work that they do better, well, part of the reason why someone might buy your course or purchase your coaching offering is because they want to gain some kind of status, gain some kind of praise by doing a better job. The ninth reason people buy is to feel more loved. Feel more loved. The easy way this is applicable is through interpersonal relationship stuff. It's why somebody would go to a counselor. It's why people go to marriage counseling. It's so that they can come together and feel and experience more love as a couple. It's why someone might purchase some mindfulness coaching, because they want to feel more loved within their own self, right? They're trying to heal from past wounds and past struggles, and they're trying to feel more loved. It's deep. It's deep in there, and that is kind of a driving factor on why people might buy some of these services. And the 10th reason people buy is to increase popularity or social status. I've already kind of mentioned that and how it's related to gaining praise, but it's similar to that. But increasing popularity, increasing social status, it's why some people go out and they see the amount of followers that they have on Instagram as a sign of their social status. So what do? They go and buy followers so that they can look bigger and look more loved and more followed than they actually are. Okay, so before I give you some examples, let's run through these real quick one more time all together. Here's why people buy. The 10 reasons. Make money, save time, avoid effort, escape mental or physical pain, get more comfort, achieve greater cleanliness or hygiene to attain better health, gain praise, feel more loved, and increase their popularity or social status. Let's look at some examples. And by the way, at the end, I would love to see you in the comments look at this list of 10 and think about your business, your offer, and I want to see what reasons why people would buy are relevant to your offer. I want you to write those down in the comments, leave a comment below, and then I want you to write that down on a note card and keep it on your desk so that you always remember why someone might buy your thing, so that you can always orient your messaging toward those things. All right, so let's think about some examples. Earlier this fall, I launched a brand new product, a coaching offering in my other online business called Preach and Lead. It was a coaching group, a cohort style coaching group with pastors. And the whole value proposition was to help you lead a healthy, disciple-making church without losing your soul. So there's a lot of things that are involved in that, but the reasons why people bought it, and this is, I went through this practice and this exercise, writing it down ahead of time so that I can make sure my messaging was on point with these things. Here's the reasons I stacked together on why someone might buy and why they did. The first one was to save money. I positioned the pricing at a discounted rate because it was the first group. So they all of a sudden, or already at the outset, they were positioned to be able to save $500. The next one, and this is just going in order of how they were listed, not based on how they were presented. So save money, that's check mark. Save time, check mark. Could they do all these things themselves? Yes. Would it take more effort and energy? Yes. Why? Because I gave them a clear plan. I'm walking them through this whole process of how they can get their church from wherever they are to health. From doing a lot of stuff to being organized and making disciples as their chief end and chief effort. And to help them avoid all of the mental pain, that's the next one, to escape mental pain, to avoid the mental pain that comes with leading in a frantic manner. Because what oftentimes leads to burnout in pastors is they're doing too much, they're not seeing enough progress, and they're not taking care of themselves. So we talked about rhythms and all that. So escape mental pain was another one. And then the fourth one, and this is related to, in a way, in an honorable way, to increasing social status, and that is to make a difference. To make a difference. Everyone desires, I believe, to make a difference. All of us want to see our work result in good in the world. In good for somebody, right? So save money, save time, escape mental pain, and increase social status through making a difference. Those were the four things I stacked. All right, another example. This video, for example. I told you at the outset of this video what this will allow you to do. What were they? Make money, save time, avoid heartache, and gain freedom by getting more comfort. Getting more comfort through gaining freedom. So making money. Well, that's what we're talking about. Reasons why people buy. Save time. Well, I'm giving you the whole list right here, right now, so that you can save the time of trying to figure out why aren't people buying. No, I can make a list of what things are relevant to my offer and my business and write those things down, and then I orient all my messaging toward that. This could be a video that is worth thousands of dollars to you. It could. So make money, save time, avoid heartache. What heartache? The heartache of not making money in business. That's stressful. That's stressful. When you're not reaching your goals, what are you going to do? You're going to go out of business and get more comfort by gaining freedom. The whole premise of Creator Fuel is to help you build an online business that fuels freedom. A business that doesn't require you to put in 80 hours a week to get by. Instead, a business that fuels the kind of life that you want to build and you want to live. A life of freedom. All right, let's think about this for something totally different, and that is like a marriage coach. Let's say you and your spouse want to become marriage coaches, or maybe that is your business right now. What things could you stack together on reasons people might buy coaching from you? Here's the four things that come to mind for me. To escape mental pain. Having relational conflict is painful. It's painful, right? It's mentally taxing. having you and your spouse be off, not on the same page, not even in the same book, not in the same chapter, all that, it's mentally painful. Number 2, to feel more loved. Feel more loved. In a relationship, in a marriage, of course, you want to feel loved. Well, when you're not on the same page, when you're experiencing conflict, when you're just kind of rowing in different directions, you don't feel very loved. So a marriage coach, escape mental pain, feel more loved, get more comfort inside of the relationship, to feel free, to be vulnerable, and to build trust with each other so that you can be fully you without anything held back, right? And that is the key to intimacy. And to save time. So escape mental pain, feel more loved, get more comfort, and save time. Why save time? Because you could try and figure this out together on your own. That's true. But you'll probably spend far more time spinning your wheels than if you got a third party to come in and to be able to hear and see the dynamic that you guys are living in, the dysfunction that you're unknowingly operating in, and have them come in and say, hey, here are some things that you can adjust, and I believe it's going to help you, gain more comfort and feel more loved in your relationship. If I was a marriage coach, which my wife and I have talked about doing this, escape mental pain, feel more loved, get more comfort, save time. All right? So 10 reasons people buy, how to make more money with your online business. There it is. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. What of these reasons are relevant to you and your business and your offering and your content that you put out on the internet? I would love to hear. And remember, this is helpful to both your attention system and your sales system. Your attention system is how you attract potential clients. Your sales system is how you take those potential clients and sell them your stuff. So I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below what at least 3 or 4 reasons people might buy your stuff. What are those? And if you want to take these kinds of ideas to the next level, then be sure to check out this video where I break down 15 copywriting frameworks that will make you over $10,000. Jump right in there. I'll see you in that video. Peace.